There, Daniel here, obviously. I've just got back from a flight from Wellington where I was speaking to a group of around 50 people, and I wanted to share something with you. This is important if you want to basically achieve anything which involves making an impact outside your immediate circle of friends and family. And I believe that as a human being, we're not here simply to impact our family and our friends. If we were, then frankly, why were we given a human birth in the first place? Because that's what any other mammal other than a human can do, and that's make an impact and look after its family. So I believe that every human being is there to make an impact beyond family, although family is also important and is number one always. So how we get to make an impact outside family is by using this, connecting it with this, in such a way that other people use this to use that to connect to their boom boom, their heart, and be able to be moved in a way which they might not have been without our input and impulses. And how we do that is through the gift of speech. Now, it is my contention that every human being who wishes to make any impact, wishes to be a leader, wishes to create things in the world of value, wishes to be a coach, wishes to be a solopreneur, wishes to simply lead an exemplary life or have high standards or create change within their own organization, must learn to speak to a group. This is so powerful. This is the genesis of what leadership is. Speakership is leadership, make no mistake. Because until we've mastered telepathy, our words are pretty much all we've got in order to create impact. And so my question to you is, given that you are given a human birth, given that you are given the gift of speech, why would you not want to explore how you can use that gift of speech to magnify the impact of what you care about in your heart, which without the gift of speech, exemplified to the highest level, will remain unfulfilled dreams in your head and in your heart, which will cause frustration and regret, make no mistake. And I say that not to be dramatic, but simply because it's true, because I see it all the time in people who come to me to get assistance with these things, because they have got to the point of frustration and regret already. And those are the lucky ones. Those are the ones who are self-aware to have that that regret and that frustration occur before their deathbed. Because for a lot of people, that's the first time it happens, or that's the first time they're consciously aware of it happening, and it's a little bit late. This is so powerful that it was taken out of the schooling system. If you want to trace the origins of this, you can, but I'll give you the synopsis. Back in the early 1800s, the Prussian schooling system, which became the model for the US system, and therefore the global system, there were certain things taken out of the curriculum because they were things which were reserved for the elites of society, the top 0.5%. Oratory and rhetoric were at top of the list. What's that? Basically, they're two things which are associated with the use of language, in both it's written how to write great talks and how to give great talks which move people. They were removed from the curriculum. So the fact that you haven't been exposed to these things is not because they're not important. In fact, it's the opposite. It's because they are important that you have not been exposed to them as part of a core curriculum. So like a lot of things, we can fight that, we can feel angry about that, we can wish it wasn't so, but the bottom line is it's just the way it is right now. And so if you want to be exposed to those things, you must take your own concerted steps to say, it's important to me to learn them, because if I don't, then I'm going to have frustrations up here and regrets down here. The choice is yours. My encouragement is do everything in your power to master becoming the best possible articulator of a message that you can be. It's not only the course to live a life without regret and frustration, but it's possible to truly raise your potential through this one skill alone. Over and out.